Hey there, folks. Eric William here out here at the Indie Gathering, and I tell you what, folks, it's at the Indie Gathering out here in Cleveland, Ohio, and I've got a filmmaker here with us, a writer, director, producer, Jack. I tell you what, for the folks that weren't lucky enough to be here this weekend, introduce yourself and tell them what brought you out here to the Horror Hotel. Or I'm sorry, Indie Gathering. Horror Hotel was at the Indie Gathering. Yeah, it's both.
Whatever. So anyways, I'm from Las Vegas, so I actually get to see Horror Hotel on TV out there, which is awesome. Yeah. And I attended Indie Gathering about 2-3 years ago, give or take. And I actually really like the environment out here. These people are fun. I really like people who put the Soul Show together. It's a great energy. And so when I created my my pilot Zodiac, I wanted to submit it here and just have some fun with it.
That's cool. Now, can you tell us a little bit about Zodiac without giving too much away? Just a little elevator pitch.
So Zodiac is actually really fun because it's let's call it American Gods / Heroes.
Okay.
So you put those two elements together, and it was actually really fun from the point of view of, okay, how do I get to write Greek gods in the contemporary world and also have the gods feel contemporary, but be realistic to the nature of the gods? Mm-hmm. Fortunately, Greek gods live like a insane soap opera, so they actually fit pretty well into the real world. I mean, all they're doing is complete jackassery, and they're bitchy, and I was like, these fit very well into the contemporary world, and the world side of it, the human side of it, was set in a school with bullies and bitchy girls, and it actually it played perfectly together. We got a human bully who's bullying the lead female, and we have Zeus, who's a god bully who's bullying the rest of the gods, and perfect dynamic.
Now, tell us a little bit maybe about, as far as casting everything and finding these people that the bullies and the gods and everything. Tell us, was it friends? Was it families? Did you do casting calls? How did you pull everybody together?
So honestly, I used Breakdown Express. I love Breakdown Express. It's fun and daunting because if you put up a decent casting call on Breakdown Express, you're going to get about 7,000-8,000 applications, and if you take it seriously and look through all of them, you'll find a few gems. I was really browsing through, and I found this guy Langston Fishburne. I looked at him, I'm like, he looks like Lawrence Fishburne. So I opened him up, I did a little Googling, I'm like, he's the son.
That's cool.
And I was like, I'm a huge Matrix fan, so I really wanted him to be great. And he sent in his application, and literally he was the only person that I forwarded to the rest of the creative team to look at, because there was nobody else that could carry the role I was looking for him to do. He was just so perfect. And when they saw him, they're like, yep.
Well, that's pretty awesome. And and then let's talk a little bit about production time, as far as how long was it were you filming, and how long did the whole process take?
So this one was a very slow development phase. We had extensive, complicated locations to film to get. So, for example, our main location is an old school, and we wanted a kind of Hogwarts kind of feel.
Okay.
And so it took forever to find a school that fit. We actually found a school in Burlington, Vermont that was 170 years old.
Wow.
And it's still a functioning school today, so it's got that really great vibe and energy to it. But it feels very Hogwarts, very dark, gothic, and kind of creepy all at the same time. Just outside that, we had, which was kind of integral to the story, cliffs that drop off into the water about 80 feet above the water.
Oh, wow.
And that was actually all on the same property. That was actually really convenient. So we had really just, I love the locations, but it took forever to find them and get what we needed. But that turned out to be really, really beautiful. So locations, they were difficult. They were slow. Writing, we went through so many iterations of this script until we actually finally got there. But then the filming is always a whirlwind because you can only afford to be on set for so long.
Right.
So it was 2-week filming,
okay.
which was brutal. It was really intensive getting through it in 2 weeks. Literally, the last day of filming, we had a list of 48 pickup shots that we had to do.
Oh man!
And so we just fortunately they were all with just one actor, and so we had 3 extras and 1 actor, and we just ran from one location to another, changing extras' clothes, be like, okay, you face away and walk that way this time. But like it was just all these tiny little shots that you had to just get because we'd gotten the main story, but
Right.
48 pickup shots, and then we had to do a scene that night.
My.
So that was actually a brutal actual experience. So in about a third of the way through the production, I walked out and just the stress of it was killing me. I was just running blood from my nose. So I just shoved 2 tissues up my nose and I'm like, this is where we are, people. We're just rolling with it.
Wow, that's intense. I mean, it's kind of a crazy just 2 weeks and then 48 pickup shots on the last day. That's well, I guess that's a testament to your crew and everybody involved just to be able to pull that together.
Oh, yeah.
And I think that says a lot about independent film out there as far as being able to pull all that together in 2 weeks and then get it all done and out to festival runs. Which, speaking of festival runs, where else can, if they weren't lucky enough, because Zodiac actually played here at the festival Thursday night at 9 o'clock. So if they weren't lucky enough, do you have other festivals that you've got this out into?
So we have submitted to several festivals. I can't say for sure which ones will say yes or no at this moment. But Zodiac, if you actually... I'm trying to think of the best link to look it up. You can definitely see the trailer. Just go to jackskyler.com and you can definitely find the trailer. Okay. I'll give you the spelling. It's JACKSKYYLER.
Very nice. So I tell you what, then I guess I will just leave it at this. Then websites, obviously. How about Facebook, social medias? Do you have that out there too? Fortunately,
I am the only person of that name. So if you just Google that, it'll all be me. Yep.
Perfect. Well, then I tell you what, there's more festival here to go. We're only on Friday night. We've got some socializing to do and some films to catch up on. Jack, thank you so much for joining us out here on the show. We're going to get you back to the action here at the Indie Gathering, and we're going to get you guys back to the show right here on Saturday, Friday Theater every night. It's Frightful Night when you're watching a movie. We'll see you next time.